Well, hello there, and welcome to the Soul Sister channel on this very fine Sunday, May the 7th. My name is Kat, and I've got your astrological slash spiritual forecast slash guidance going for the week ahead, going from today, May 7th, through Saturday, May the 13th. Let's get started. I'm calling this week Dancing on a Tightrope. I try to feel this energy. I usually, can look through the whole week and get a feel for and this is just like it's like tiptoeing and trying to keep our balance all week long. And that's what this week is about. It's learning to keep our equilibrium, learning to keep our balance, learning to stay true to ourselves and our work without compromising ourselves. And we are going to have challenges everywhere coming from all sides. Our values are going to be questioned, our beliefs are going to be questioned, and our confidence in ourselves are going to be questioned. It's a great week to really get in touch with who we truly are and stick with it regardless. So here's what's going on. So the beginning of the week, today and tomorrow, is that feel. And another flavor for the week that kind of defines the whole week is old versus new. So remember that as we go through the week, the old way and the new way, the new ways, the new possibilities are in conflict with each other all week long. So as we are trying to improve something or create something new this week, especially the first 2 days, today and tomorrow, we're going to get kickback like no other. Last week people were trying to manipulate and control us and try to tell us stories. There's going to be a little bit of that, but it's going to be more blatant today and tomorrow. We don't like your idea. It's bullshit. It's going to be something like that. And we're going to what? And then we're going to be kind of taken off keel. We're on the tightrope. Our balance is going to be a little bit cattywampus. We have to remember to trust ourselves and what we know to be true. Coming Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, now we can implement. Now we can share and implement these ideas, this project, whatever it is that we're working on. We are going to be heard. There is nice earthy energy on Tuesday and Wednesday. And so we can get it grounded. We are heard. We are, whatever it is, should be practical. We can show how it can be practically implemented and how it will be constructive and beneficial to all of us. So then we're wobbling the first couple of days, and then we're like, okay, now we're one foot in front of the other, and it's a little tenuous, but we're getting through. And then Friday, Thursday and Friday, the wheels come off again. And it's just like, wait a minute. We find ourselves second guessing ourselves, doubting ourselves. We thought we heard this last week, but now it's completely changed. So it's a whole week of this tenuous, trying to keep our balance, stay true to ourselves, stay true to what we believe, don't compromise ourselves, and yet try to be productive and not let all this outer world bullshit that's coming at us affect us negatively. So it's an interesting week. We're going to be dealing with a lot of conflicting energies. Remember that Pluto is retrograde. Mercury is still retrograde. It actually goes direct on Mother's Day, May the 14th. So that's good news. But this week it's still retrograde. So these two planets, their energies are all about review, release, realign, readjust. So as we go through this week where new ideas are in conflict with old ideas, remember that we have to be open. We have to be able to look outside our own little box to see what other possibilities are out there. Because it could be us that are stuck in the old ways too, not just everyone else. It could be us too, just really trying to stay true and keep to the old ways, that the ways that we know, even though it may not be the best, at least we know it, right? Now, another big happening this week is we've got Venus going into Cancer. Venus goes into Cancer on today, Sunday, and Cancer is all about security. So at the end of the week, we have romance coming in. I'll get back to that in a minute. But at the beginning of the week, we have Venus going into Cancer. So our relationship, our balance, our peace is going to be something that makes us feel safe and secure, loved and nurtured. It's not going to be, I'm looking at the Aquarian flavor of something that's really out of the box different, okay? No. With Venus in Cancer, we really want to feel secure. We're looking for a long-term relationship or commitment. And so we have this energy which begins on Sunday, and then Friday and Saturday, while we're just like exhausted like we were last week from trying to stay on this tightrope and not fall off into the emotional abyss. But Friday, if we've done our work, if we've managed to keep our act together and not lose it or have a meltdown or freak out and scream at everyone, it's romantic. So we have Venus moving into Cancer at the beginning of the week, and now at the end of the week, we have some great, great opportunities. If we're not in a relationship, have your antenna up. They might be coming into our space. A relationship might begin. If we are currently in a relationship, that relationship might get an upgrade. We're going to take it to the next level. We've got some great the Piscean energy, which can take us down into the abyss, but hey, it can also bring us to the heights of love. So with that Piscean energy on Friday and Saturday, it's a wonderful time to just be romantic with our communication and tell our partner how much we love them. Maybe not the person that we just met. We may not want to tell them how much we love them right after we just met them. That'll freak them out for sure. But you know what I mean. Just take it slowly, be observant, remember to honor the other, and we'll be fine. It's a great end of the week. And like I said, then on Sunday, May the 14th, we have Mother's Day, and Mercury goes direct. So a week of walking, learning to dance on that tightrope. Learning to dance, keeping our equilibrium, not letting the outer world pull us off course. At the beginning of the week, we have a little tugging, then we get a little give on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then back to tug again Thursday, Friday, and then on Friday evening, Saturday, our romantic energy is turned on, and we are just feeling full of love, and we want to show our love to somebody. And it could be our friends, it doesn't have to be a personal romantic love, even though that is the energy. So for those of us, like I said, that aren't in a relationship, be aware. And those that are, it could be a great upgrade, a whole new level. Just by communicating our feelings to each other. So, wow, Okay, another challenging week, but we can handle it. We are getting good at this. This is all about honoring our true, authentic self, because it's only our true, authentic self and our work that is going to get us through this transition from the Piscean to the Aquarian age. The Piscean is kind of like that Cancer energy, safe, secure, I know it. And we're being catapulted into the unknown because of internal lessons we're learning, or outer events that are causing change in our lives. We just had a solar eclipse, a lunar eclipse. Change, old versus new, keeping true to who we are. Wow, lots of stuff. Keep all of that in mind this week and try our best to dance on the tightrope. Well, let's get started like we always do. Let's become balanced and aligned and connected to our higher selves this week by taking our 3 deep cleansing breaths, followed by our Sun in Taurus affirmation. And let's make sure that we're doing some type of quiet centering meditation every single day for at least 5 minutes. Meditation is our friend. Meditation will help us move through this transition into the Aquarian age much more smoothly and much more comfortably. Okay, let's take our 3 deep cleansing breaths. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. One more breath. On this third deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness, all the negativity, all the toxicity. It's all flowing away, flowing out of our bodies to wherever it came from. And in its place, we're being filled with this beautiful white light, made up of light, love, and goodwill. Not only does it fill our entire bodies with this beautiful energy, it's also protecting us, deflecting all evil, all low vibration, all negativity back to wherever it came from. Now, while we're in this space of white light, connected with our higher selves, we'll say our Sun in Taurus affirmation. When I live my life in love, abundance, and gratitude, I can see clearly. We'll say the affirmation. We'll stay in this space of white light, connected with our higher selves, for just 5 seconds. Let's say the affirmation. When I live my life in love, abundance, and gratitude, I can see clearly. Good work. Last week, I talked a little bit about love and what that actually means. Let's remind ourselves, it's right human relations, it's goodwill, it's self-forgetfulness, it's harmlessness, it's right speech. Don't forget that as we move through the week. Even though we're on this very tricky, tightrope, trying to keep our balance, not offending anyone, but not compromising ourselves. Remember what love really is, so that we can use it as a tool to help us get through the week ahead. Come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat. I do daily inspirational oracle messages. Just give us a little something to think about during the day, like we don't have enough to think about with all this stuff for the week ahead that we've got to keep in our heads, right? And I also like to do my quirky means. One thing you got to remember in the spiritual life, you got to have humor. If we can't laugh at ourselves, then we're in serious trouble. So be looking for some of my obnoxious memes as well. All right. If you like what you hear today, if you like what you're seeing today, share this video around. Share the video around so we can get the word out that, hey, it's us. We are the creators of our own reality, whether we want to believe that or not. Because as we know, the keynote from the Soul Sister channel is life is lived from the inside out. Make it a great week ahead. Hope you don't fall off the tightrope. Namaste.